Hello, my friends from Dolton, Illinois. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to see if you'll come with me down a rabbit hole. So I saw this article. Of course, I'm late. I've not been feeling well and I've been really busy working. But on June 14th, 2024, this little blurb, or actually, it's a whole story. Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard federal probe is looking into work of contractor who faces prison for bribery. This is barely a drop in the bucket of what I'm sure this guy has done. My God, he's a nasty guy. You would have to I don't know, if you ever did business with him, you probably got a shower afterwards because the stench of corruption is so bad. But we're going to look here, though. They came up in the investigation, this OAKK construction company. I was like, when I saw that, and then I saw the construction company, Summit Business, whose president waits sentencing. Yeah, he, of course, bribing with, a lot of good things for. So, and at the urging of Mayor Tiffany Henyard, the village of Dolton paid, shall we say, the taxpayers of the village of Dolton paid a Summit construction company that's linked to multiple corruption investigations more than $200,000 for no bid, no contract work replacing senior homeowners' roofs and windows. Now, it's really interesting. We're going to go on a little bit of a stick with me. Do not give up, because you're going to find we're going to learn a little bit more. You look right down there. All of the links that I am clicking on are going in the description. Feel free to look everything up yourself, okay? So you see records from, of course, they're probably going to have to serve a warrant just to look for, just to find these things. Nichoff, his family. Oh, yeah, they were in, if any of you know, what was that? The restaurant. They owned a restaurant in Dolton. I forgot the name of it because I looked it up, but I can't remember. So, as you can see, home renovation bribery scheme, of course, with this person reported in 2019. I think this one, yeah. Wow. She wanted to name. Oh, wee. No, you gotta look at that. Let me go ahead and this guy has his tentacles. Even my former mayor, where I lived, wow, it was just crazy. Oops, I'm sorry, I gotta go back here. That was part of my rabbit hole. I just gotta find out where I was. So let's go back on that. You can read that when you get a chance. But anyways, he pleaded guilty, implicated, bribery. Now here, that's who he is. He declined. Austin denied any wrongdoing. Named in the Dolton subpoena. Their self-styled new super mayor. So here's what is in the federal indictment. They're looking for pay-to-play, not-for-profit, Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation, Jose Aldaco, whatever name that is, Bentonville businessman who billed $17,000 for 1,000 t-shirts. Now, again, you got to run your village like it is a business. I don't think I would have, number one, had 1,000 shirts printed. That's so much. But look at how much he got paid. Wow. So I would definitely, anyone who wants to try to overcharge on anything, you got to put that down. You got to find out, because sometimes I'm like, nope, you got coupons, you got something. Kamal Woods, her boyfriend. Yep. also he's paid in excess of $1,000 per year by the township, in addition to his side gig providing government security. So for him to be next to her every night or whatever is considered being security, or weird. Of course, Woods hung up when they tried to reach him. Freeman, of course, you're not going to hear from him. Now this guy is the one who's running everything. He's running the day-to-day. You know, see, the thing about Keith Freeman, and I know I can feel where it takes so long for things to come through with this so-called justice system. This man is the one running the whole town. Or village, I'm sorry. He registered her foundation, and when things, let me stop here because I forgot to say here, with Keith Freeman here, one thing I will know is that when it all hits the fan, Tiffany is going to be throwing Freeman under the bus. Y'all need to get ready for that. Get your umbrellas, because there's going to be stuff flying everywhere when they come and get them. And senior advisor, of course, he's being paid. Freeman pleaded not guilty. We all know about that too. But look at this. Now, after being charged with this is something, and it's happening everywhere. This is a whole complete different can of worms we open. The more you get into how corrupt these people are, the slimier everything is. I'll tell you right here now. Freeman, of course, bankruptcy, and accused of shielding income he made from Robbins, village of Dolton, Thornton Township, and a Northfield company that leases vehicles to low-income municipalities, not municipalities, municipalities at high rates. And of course, Freeman wouldn't. So I'm going to tell you, if you live in an low-income community, and you know, you got your little Section 8, you know, I mean, your rent's being paid and all that. They're getting their money. Oh, but believe me, these people, they are found everywhere. They're going to be some company, they're going to do work for you, whether it's lawn care or repairs, things like that, maintenance. They charge the highest prices to the lowest income communities. Look it up. You could find anything. Where else you find corruption? You could probably go to Harvey. I bet the same people that they're working with, you might find them in Harvey too. It's like always follow the money. Michael Casper, again, I was like, I know that person, heard of that. Of course, connected to Mike Madigan. You all know about him and his corruption. And he helped, of course, he's the one who got her through the recall, that helped her through that. Now, when I looked this guy, I'm like, who is that? How was the top Democrat lawyer Madigan ally selected to represent Illinois Elections Board in court? No one will say. He is an operative, and he is not one of the people. He defends the party. With the party comes power. With that power comes control. And this guy reminds me of a man that I know who's going around the country getting a whole bunch of localities to change in states, their voting laws, you know, in a very unconstitutional way. You looked at, they're using, it's like you cannot use a partisan attorney to work for, as you know, he's a Democrat lawyer representing Illinois Elections Board. Why would he do that? That is a conflict of interest. He should not even be part of that, because what he's doing is he's working for his clients, the Democrat Party. Now, that's the one thing I gotta say that I don't like. And through my research, I'm not, and That's why I'm like, I totally changed how I do everything. Because with them, everything is about the party, power, and control. Because anything, things that you think you're getting, oh, I'm getting free stuff. Yeah, someone's paying for it. But you know what? The people who are literally providing the services are charging high rates. And, you know, you're going to get substandard quality out of them. And unfortunately, Casper, he reminds me of Mark Elias. They're really, really horrible. But anyways, yeah, you gotta watch for that guy because he had his mitts in, you know, in your coffers. You need to know who your town, your village is paying, or yeah, and then of course Jerry DeNova sentenced, of course corruption, no kidding. And then he worked on a campaign for Henyard's slate of candidates. Wow. Dolton Townships. Okay. Oh, Olivia's restaurant in Dolton avoided paying. So then they go about them. These people are really crooked. And my one thing, and I'm going to tell you, now, you can't miss this. You got to watch the whole thing. Because what I'm going there, what I see, of course, that. You can look through that. But his businesses gave Henyard's campaign $2,000 in February 2022. I hope. And the way I found that, his businesses, where did I find him? In all donations. I'm going down to 2022, next page. So this guy, you know, they're real good at changing their names. Or no, it was the next page. Sorry guys, I got dyslexia. February 27, 2022, 995 LLC, and of course, Angela's always got to search. Oh wait, I did. Now, here you have there. Okay, that was the address of the business. Active on 10/9/2023, blah blah blah, whoever Keith Harrington is. I gotta pause this because I gotta pass up an address, which may be a home address, and I don't want to give that, so give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. So I showed you 995 LLC. Available service. No, that's the name of it, as you see there. Okay, managers. Look who the manager is. Niche off. This is a very clever way. So I found this donation, and when I go and look here, 4 months later, $5,000. Now we're gonna go through this together. I want you to see with your own eyes. I don't know the name of the company, but I know it was 4 months later, and it was a $5,000 donation. So I'm going to look for June. 4 months later. Another thing too is that a lot of people on these businesses, they even misspell their names because they don't want to be found. It's so crazy. Oh, look, here's the restaurant. Olivia's Family Restaurant, LLC. That's the 5,000. I just found that. Alright, let me hit that back button because I don't want to end up hitting, I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to be accused of doxing, blah, 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 anything like that. Now, what have I got there? Okay. Terminated. As you see, here's the person, registered agent. Terminated. Can we look at that? I don't know. That was on Sibley. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay, that usually gives the home address, and like I said, I don't want to do that. So they gave her $5,000 through there in 22. So that's $7,000 that they paid to her campaign. I don't know if anything else has come before that, but they could hide anywhere. Because, like I said, I wasn't able to find a lot of places there. A lot of these, if you look for some of them, you're not gonna, I can't find them on the Secretary of State. It's really crazy. But yeah, she is involved there with bad people. Man, how are they getting mixed up? Because again, they were probably, man, I don't know. I'm just not going to say anything anymore. I'm going to stop right there. I don't want to go into anything there. I don't want to pull up any addresses or phone numbers or things like that because I don't want to be accused of harassing or anything. I'm showing you guys facts. And you're searching with me. And people she's working with are not good people. They're in there to defraud you guys. You're the taxpayers of Dolton. And you have the right to know what is going on. Now, if she's already got 1, 2, 3, 4. And like I said, one of the most corrupt out of them is this guy right here. I don't know anything about Keith Freeman. He doesn't know me. I don't know anything about this guy. But I want to show you something. I forgot to show you this. These corrupt people, their mitts are everywhere. Like I showed, here's 995 LLC. Look at this. That's who they do whatever village party is. Henyard. You see, they're not going to put it under. They like to change their names to hide their money. So she got a total of, from that same guy, I mean, you could look at anything else there, but this was my mayor. I lived in Berwyn, Illinois. Wow. Yes. And I find out that they're there too. Oh, look at. Here you go. There's the swamp right there. Oh, I can't stand them people. I'm glad you got them out of your. They're partisan. They're very partisan. It's good. They're good for you when it benefits the community, but they're not in it for you. They're only in it for the politicians. They don't care about the people. They only want to watch each other. They look out for each other. But yeah, I mean, this guy's tentacles go everywhere, and try to search more. My gosh, I just couldn't believe it. It's wow. But anyways, yeah, keep doing the research. Stay with me if you want to find anything out. Sorry I took so long, but like I said, you could find some good information, and if you just do a couple items of research, you'll find out a lot about these people. So let's go ahead and get to. Teachers like to teach, so I just hope that everything works out for you guys. I'm real sorry for what you're going through, but unfortunately, what you got to do is you have to talk to your trustees, Mr. Jason House, find out, how you can help him. Of course, vote for him, and it's gonna be the whole team, the whole village is gonna have to come together to rebuild after what this administration has busted down. Okay, I think I'm gonna do a little more research on Michael Casper, because he's the one who stopped. I want to find out if it was really lawful, or because they have a good way of subverting the Constitution. It's very, and people don't challenge them. But let's see what we find out. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.